And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
3:25.
Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Got it.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Salter. Makes the grab on the left. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Buffaloes will go for it here on 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert.
29 Philly. 2-9 Timber. Timber.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and 4.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
You've seen the evolution of option. You've seen the evolution of strengthening quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything. You're taking myself in for 6.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5 teams going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come at. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. Much more on this top 5 matchup. Should anything change, gentlemen?
Oh, now about that, I know Kevin and those guys have been keeping an eye on forms. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. A chance on this drive to even the score.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Morton. He's going to fire deep. Snags it at the 30, still running. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
And it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Salter. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Got room on the return.
Great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeover.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And you're trying to get the ball to running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Unloads it left. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going for it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped and nothing more. Getting the football and picking up big guys on the return. What a play there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Salter. Throws to the tight end. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way, got down to the 26.
I timeouts in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play.
They bring him down. Now McCoy's able to pick up the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run away.
And a really good job by the QB throwing it accurately. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go.
The hand to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Salter. Fires into the end zone. And he's on his way. Touchdown, Colorado.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this ball now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit. Now, the opponent now has to go to the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. He'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's caught downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Dropping back, it's Morton. Keeps looking downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the second half. It's Hudson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're going to run it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
This has got to be disappointing for the offense, as you're expecting to have a lot of success with the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season with just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moves right down the field and put it in the end zone.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Okay, ready?
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Jackrabbit.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Salter. Caught near the sticks, it's Atkins. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28th.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Ready, break.
Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down.
Slam. Hornet.
Looking to throw it, Salter. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Close to the marker, it's Eakin. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Quick completion on the out route. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Colorado.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be brought down on the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Scanning the field, it's Morton.
This is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? Big size, they're going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You can tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 flash today. Oregon is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this battle? They're trailing by 24 to USC. We've got you covered in this gigantic top 5 matchup, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Red Raider. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gonna let it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Those are the ones you rewind back on tape over and over again when you watch this tape, and you go, how did I miss that? He was so open. You have to hit those plays. There's nothing you can say positive about that.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25.
42 Spider.
Back to throw. It's Salter. Catch in the middle. It's well. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together to try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle as well. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Hines on the move. Complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Now, a fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period.
Easy.
Leaves it with the back. And some room to run. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They threaten deep in the red zone.
Brings up second down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go.
Looking for a crease. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back if he was able to take advantage.
Extra point here would tie the game. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coverage. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Morton. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll leave it with him. Gets him across the 30 to the 31. He pick up a 5.
You talk about breaking your defenses. It all starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and 1, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Virgil. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
They try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back, get him down for a big loss.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Quickly out to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get much on that. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock has stopped for the timeout as we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense wasn't everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
Listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know that. But you're not going to bat it out. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense. Interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in the spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making this.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Go! Get set! Get set!
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
On the ready? Terrier! Terrier! Griffin!
To the air, it's Salter. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes off the bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that's at a premium. The Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short.
Squirrel! Squirrel!
Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. On the move to the right, looking for a big one.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Throw him to the spot. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the fourth quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Let's go!
Looking downfield, it's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Miller. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
After that incompletion, as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got a tie game. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. He'll pick up the field before going out of bounds at 34.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. They'll try to run through it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, there's a little mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward.
And it's so hard hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. He really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hope for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. They'll run it on first and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking.
Razor, razor.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This kicker has missed his only attempt and desperately needs this one for the game. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid work. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. They bring him down, a last gasp effort